Okay, so today we're going to do the compression test on our Focus ST. We suspect there's a motor issue, but we'll find out more in a second. So Nate's going to hold the camera, take a look at the pressure when I do the startup or whatever. So we have all the plugs out right now. Compression tester from O'Reilly's just rented it. It had the little adapter to thread it right in there, no problem. And then I'm going to go hold the gas and the clutch all the way to the floor. And that's like a Ford test thing, I think you were saying, right?
Yeah, it's like they're, I don't know, priming the engine mode.
Yeah, and we looked up on Stratified, and they had an article about how to do a compression test. So if you want it a little more in depth, look that up. But yeah, if you hold those two pedals all the way down, it'll turn the motor over so you can get a good reading. So you can hold that.
All right, it's good. So we got 150 on cylinder 4.
150?
150. Yep.
All right, cylinder 3, right?
Cylinder number 3. All right. It's like 149, it looks like. All right. Cylinder number 2. All right. Looks to be about 149.
Okay.
Maybe 145. All right. The infamous cylinder 1.
You ready?
Yep. All right, quit. That is 0 psi of pressure.
Start it in all the way, right? 0 compression on cylinder 1. So, thoughts? Motor splody, not splody, but cylinder 1's definitely dickered.
Do one more shot.
Yeah, make sure it's tight.
Yep.
All right, let's try it again. I'll look over. I'll just do it over here. All right, so cylinder 1 was our suspect cylinder. So foot on the gas, foot on the clutch, hit start. Yeah, it's done. I can hear the difference. Yeah, you can literally hear the difference. The other one's kind of like thump over, like they're building pressure, and that's just nothing at all. So,
That cylinder is dead.
which means our motor's pretty much dickered.
Yep.
And explains why we were blowing white smoke.
Piston, probably.
Okay, so cylinder 1 is dead. So now we get to
Buy a new motor.
buy a new motor. So the plan's gonna be find an Escape motor. Believe it or not, the 2013 Escapes have pretty much the same exact motor. So I already had found one nearby me for around $700. We'll do a little looking tonight. But I think for $700-800 to get something with 40,000 miles on it. I'm gonna get something straight out of a 2013 because I think it'll reduce the amount of like changeover issues. Just to keep it easy, and then we're gonna actually take YouTube videos when we do the swap this time. Not like the RS where it was my daily and I had like a week to get it done, and we rushed everything and it sucked. So we're gonna get that new Escape motor, newish, and this one has 181,000 on it, so the chassis still has a lot of miles, but for 2013, swapping a new motor in here, I think we'll easily get our $4,500 back, plus we'll say $1,000 for a motor with all the fluids and everything we're going to need. But yeah, we're going to grab the new motor, yank this one out, so we'll pull the wheels, the axles off, start taking everything out of the way. I'm going to part out all the aftermarket parts, so the intake, exhaust, basically everything I'm just going to part out that I can, and then just buy all the stock shit back for cheap. And get this thing basically back to stock form with a low mileage motor in it, and either sell it to my sister or try to make more profit off it instead of breaking even. But we should still make, I'm thinking, $1,000 or $2,000 off parting out all the aftermarket stuff on it, so it should work out in the end. But yeah.
Begin the adventure.
So yeah, if you have a Focus ST, you can see that it's really not a huge deal. I hope. The difference is we don't have to take the top end off.
No.
When we get this new motor, we just have to swap the accessories over and the transmission off.
Yeah, it'll be like
From
the
automatic
first
to this
part
one.
of what we did before and the back.
Yeah.
None of the middle shit.
So it'll be a lot easier than swapping the RS motor where
So we had to do timing
we
chain.
had to do a timing chain.
And cams, all that stuff.
Yeah, this should be
Little
a rear-ended
touch on that.
Escape. Pull the motor right out of it. They sell them for cheap. They're in everything, by the way, not just the Escapes. But a few guys in our local group have used the Escape motors and had good success. So we're gonna try that. So I'll walk you through the process. All right, guys, today my buddy Nick is coming to help me pick the motor up. It's about a half hour away, 60,000 miles out of a Ford Escape. It's from LKQonline. They have a 6-month warranty on all their stuff. So although I'm not using this for the proper application, I won't get a warranty out of it because I don't have the same VIN as a Ford Escape, but they guarantee it on, startup and obvious stuff. So if you start it up and the piston blows a day after you get it installed, 2 weeks after you bought it, she said we'll be really good about it. And from all the forum digging I found, that's about on par with what everybody says. So good place to go. 60,000 miles. Should get another 100K out of this car easy with that swap over. We will have to swap all the accessories over and everything on that, but for now, we'll take a video of us getting that motor today, and then we're going to take the bumper off. We're going to take the radiator support and all that stuff out of the way. We're going to take the intercooler off. I actually already have a buyer for that. I'm parting out all the aftermarket stuff. And we're going to swing the whole motor out through the front of the car, just like we did on the RS when we swapped the motor on that. And it's a little extra work, but going out of the top and back in with everything still in there is possible from what I've seen. It's not what I'm going to do. I don't have a lift, so I'd rather just have the space. So in a nutshell, we have to take the wheels off, pull the axles out, get everything out of the way on the front. Should take about a day to get to where we are ready to pull it, and that's probably where I'll get this weekend. And then I'm going to wait to pull it until I've got everything situated comfortably. I'm going to borrow my buddy's little cherry picker, and we'll be pulling this thing in no time. Stay tuned. I'll show you how. Guys, we're at LKQ. We just got the motor here in the back of the truck, so we're going to strap it down, and we'll be on our way. She's so pretty. She's so pretty, Nick. Thanks, Nick. Yep. Get a buddy with a truck, because they put it in there with a forklift, but we're just going to get it out with our arms. But yeah, there it is, $500. Bringing her home. Oh yeah, you got it. You got it? All right, you need your legs on your back. Okay, that was pretty easy.